Live and Lansing with Michael Cohen. This is more compelling talk radio, 1320 WILS.
6:32 New Year's Eve, 2013, heading into a brand new year. And before we get there, though, there are a lot of festivities that occur on this evening. People go out and they often drink, and many times then they drive. But to talk about how you can get through tonight without regretting it, we're joined by Robb Kelly. He heads the Robb Kelly Recovery Group, so he knows all about the issues of drinking. He's also an expert on drunk driving prevention. Robb, thank you for joining us on WILS.
Michael, how are you this evening?
Very good. Thank you for taking the time. Do you drink yourself, Robb?
No, I don't. I'm actually in recovery. I've been in recovery now for 29 years.
20. What led you to decide to stop drinking?
Well, I had a drink problem. I ended up, I'm an alcoholic, so I had a drink problem at a very early age, and it just wasn't working out for me. I was allergic to alcohol, so I had to stop drinking. I went into a treatment center, and finally I stopped drinking. And from then on, I dedicated my life to working with others and educating other people.
Was there an incident that actually led you to stop?
Yeah, I kind of lost everything I had. I lost my $1 million house, my wife, my children, and ended up homeless for 12 months back in the United Kingdom, Manchester there. And yeah, it was a sad, dark time in my life, and I decided to turn my life around. And since then, I've been helping others and giving advice and educating others.
On a New Year's Eve night, then, if you don't drink, do you still go out?
Yes, definitely, definitely. You don't have to drink alcohol to enjoy yourself. Yeah, we're going to a party tonight later on. There'll be people around me drinking, and that's okay, as long as they drink safely.
Mm-hmm. You say that's okay, but I mean, isn't it difficult to be around people that are drinking and being around alcohol in general?
Well, for me, I mean, I've been in recovery for a long time, so it does get easier. However, any holiday period for me is a dangerous time because it's both happy and sad. I remember my family. I'm away from home. It's a happy occasion, so I can get caught in the moment. So I have to be real careful in situations like this. So I just prepare before I go anywhere. In
29 years, have you never slipped?
No, I haven't. No, 25 years sober, and I've never slipped. Thank goodness for that.
You say you prepare before you go to a party. How do you do that?
Well, for me, I have to make sure that I have a legitimate reason to be there. And that's the first thing I check, that little box there. I don't just place myself on an occasion just because peer pressure or friends ask me to go. If I want to go there, friends are there, and it's a good reason to be there, then I will attend. Secondly, I make sure that everybody knows in my company or surrounding people and tables that I don't drink, because that's a no-no for me. Anybody sneaks a vodka in my drink on New Year's Eve just to get me in the mood, obviously I can't do that.
Have you had someone try to do that?
All my drinks. Sorry?
Have you had anyone ever try to do that?
Yes, I have, yes, on several occasions. Luckily, a friend of mine saw them do it, and, I didn't actually drink it, but I watch my drinks come across the bar these days, and I keep an eye on them, because people think they're doing you a favor or getting you in the festive mood, and that's okay. They don't understand. So I've just got to make sure they don't go out of my sight.
So when you're at a party, you see people drinking. Everyone has their own, personal definition of when they've had too much to drink. What do you think, in terms of your perspective on seeing people get buzzed or even drunk and then leave the party at that point?
Well, first of all, we've got to make sure they're not driving home. I mean, many people these days, there's so many things out there. There's new apps out there, apparently, for your smartphone that tell you if you're over the limit or not. Totally disagree with that. If you're going out there to have a good time, by all means, have a good time, and just drink in moderation. Just be aware of your surroundings at all times. You know, we can place ourselves, especially this evening, in a dangerous situations that we're not fully aware of because we've had too much to drink. And there's some horrendous things that happen on New Year's Eve.
Now,
and has done for many, many years.
So when you're a person that doesn't drink at all, you have a clear cut approach to it. How do you think people should decide on kind of the limit of controlling their drinking, especially on New Year's Eve, to the point they don't drink too much?
Well, I often get asked that question. People come to me and say, Rob, what's the best thing to do to stay safe and not go too crazy? And I always tell them, try and drink one alcoholic drink every hour. Mix that with a glass of water, probably about 8 ounces of water. Whatever you do, don't drink sparkling water. It enhances and quickens up your metabolism, and you'll get drunk quicker. So just pace yourself across the night. Decide how long you're going to stay there, and know you're going to have 5 or 6 drinks, and stick to that. You can have a great time as long as you stick to that and don't get completely wasted.
Well, that is some good advice. To New Year's Eve, of course, tonight when many people go out, drink, and then drive. The key is not to drink too much. Robb Kelly, an expert on drunk driving prevention. Find him online at robbkelly.com. That's ROBB Kelly.com. Robb, thank you for joining us on WILS.
Thank you, sir. Great to speak to you.